Imefika mahali Kenya mnani arrest because naandika play. Marubu. Na kuja na polisi 50. Nimefanya makosa gani? Nimefanya makosa gani kuandika? You are arresting me because of writing a play. Writing a play. What offense have I committed? Alive. What mistake have I committed? Tell me, Marubu. When this year, niambie. This year, mnatumika ku arrest mtu ameandika play. Eh?
By President William Samoei Ruto deploying contingents of police to block echoes of war from playing, then I kid you not, he is directly and unknowingly advertising the play. My fellow Kenyan, it is only in Kenya where the government can send riot police to block a school from performing a drama play. I honestly fail to understand why is the government very much afraid of talented kids showcasing their talents through a scripted play. And as that was happening, I have just seen that men sent by those in authorities have decided to arrest Cleophas Malala, the former UDA Secretary General. And the reason of the arrest is nothing just but because he is the main scriptwriter of The Echoes of War, a play that greatly highlights on all the illegalities and bad governance within President William Samoei Ruto's administration. However, by now, President William Samoei Ruto should just come to terms with the reality that it's not only the Mount Kenya region that is completely against him, but rather the entire country. So, he is only left with just two options. It is either he shapes up and do what is right and what is required of him as per the dictates of the Constitution, or he shapes out before the 2027 general election. I find it as total shame because honestly, why will the system send police contingents to intimidate school-going kids? Why should the police, honestly, and with all due respect, be directly involved with drama plays that are only going to showcase the kind of talents through our ongoing drama festival? Because from where I sit, I strongly believe if the police are supposed to be used in such a scenario, then they ought to be used ostensibly in providing security to the same play, and never should they be used to go and create and sell all manner of intimidation to the same kids. But again, I strongly believe the police must have taken some orders from the above. But even if the police deployed were to follow some orders, shouldn't they also be ashamed of themselves just going to intimidate school-going kids just because men in authority sent them to? Because from where I sit, I strongly believe the kids they were sent to intimidate, some of them are age mates to their kids, while some of them, even if they don't have kids, but I strongly believe they have brothers and sisters of the same age group. Why should the police focus in intimidating kids when themselves, President William Samoei Ruto and millions of Kenyans are fully alive to the cognizant fact that there are Al-Shabaab terrorizing innocent residents from Mandera all the way to Lamu as they walk scot-free, and yet they choose not to prioritize on that, but rather focus on a play that is just to showcase the kids' talent. Imagine this is a government that millions of we Kenyans fought by tooth and nail in putting it into office. And the absurdity of it is that when we see the government sending police contingents to such a play, then that leaves millions of Kenyans completely frustrated. And if at all they don't want such a play by the name Echoes of War to be aired, then I strongly believe they fully enjoy the latitude of bringing to an end and cancelling even the set books that are all read in school. Because speak of Kidaga Kimemwozea, speak of Mstaikimea, speak of Tumbo Lisiloshiba, all these are school plays that extensively highlight on all the illegalities and corruption by the leaders that are usually put in office by the people. And so, why the irony? Why the irony of blocking Echoes of War from airing, while in real sense, Mstahikimea and other set books are acted in school? However, by now, President William Samoei Ruto should just come to terms with the reality that Kenyans removing him out of power come 2027 is no longer a Mount Kenya frustration, but rather he is day in, day out making it a patriotic duty for any Kenyan who wants development for his great republic. And as I come to the penultimate part of this episode, that has just been my opinion. If by any chance you do have a counter opinion to mine, you can as well. Just feel free to drop them in the comment section and I'll give them a right of reply. And by any chance, if you have been watching my videos and you have not subscribed, you can as well. Just consider hitting on the subscribe button. Thank you and may God bless you.